If you've been given admission and you're wondering what's the next step to do, you've gotten partial scholarship or you just gotten admitted without scholarship, here are some of the things that you need to do, and you need to do it fast, very, very fast. These are the questions that came in during our live webinar that is always happening every Thursday, 5 p.m. East African time, every Thursday. So a lot of people have gotten wonderful news. They've gotten admitted and they're wondering what's next. You know, how can they move from just getting admission from the partial scholarship to getting full scholarship? I'm sorry about that. So I'm talking today about how to get full scholarship when you've just been given partial scholarship. Don't panic. Don't go out and say, okay, my life has come to an end. At least you've gotten admission. Congratulations. So do these things, okay? First of all, thank the admissions. Write an email and thank them for the opportunity that they've granted you to be part of the wonderful university you had applied to. Thank them and be as candid as you can, because there are so many people who applied and they didn't get the opportunity to be part of that community. Second, reach out to the admission office and request them if they have funding, especially if you had not indicated in your letter that you need funding. I didn't write in my letter that I needed scholarship. By the way, if you're reaching out to me for the very first time, you're watching me for the very first time, my name is Sheila Vantigraph. I'm currently studying in the US, a second year master's in international development. I am on full scholarship and I'm very, very glad to have gotten that opportunity to be on full scholarship. I am currently doing my second master's. I'm also a research assistant and I support a non-profit organization that I founded in Africa. So that's basically who I am. If you're watching me for the first time, please share the love, just like and subscribe to my channel. I post every single time any opportunities that come by about study abroad, scholarship, any opportunities among others. Let's go back to our video. So today's video is how to get full scholarship from partial or no scholarship. So the first thing is thank the admission office and let them know that you're very grateful for this opportunity that you've been granted to be part of that university. They'll definitely get back to you. After thanking them, also indicate that you'd need scholarship and state the reason why you need scholarship, probably family issues or your current financial situation or such kind of things, you know. So don't just leave it there. Explain yourself why it's important or why they should consider you for more funding. That's the then there's always something that people don't know, that the departments always have scholarship as well. So the third thing is that you can reach out to the departments and request for scholarship if the department have scholarship. Just let them know that you're very interested in getting scholarship, and if they can direct you to some scholarship that you can explore. They'll always be very, very supportive towards that. Some of them probably right now the time for it has passed for this academic year, but they can direct you for next year's scholarship. They can direct you for other external and internal sources. That takes me to my fourth, is that you can always explore internally other scholarships, especially if you are playing sports or you are into other activities that you didn't write, or maybe you didn't feel like it's important. You can also let the admissions know that you're very good in sports, you're very good in some, if they can direct you in scholarship in those fields, or you're coming from a background that is considered vulnerable or considered a minority. There are always some scholarships that are minority category. If you consider yourself a minority, probably you are from a single-headed family, or you're from a very small percentage of population that are considered minority and all that. Always explain yourself why you need more funding. Another important thing worth consideration that can help you get scholarship is you reach out to the department, explore work opportunities within the university. That is graduate assistant opportunity and research assistant. I'm on full scholarship, but I'm also having opportunity to be a research assistant. I'm a research assistant, and this one allows you to work 20 hours a week, especially in the US. In the UK, it's 40 hours a week. No, in Canada, 40 hours a week. And minimum in my state, minimum wage is $16 an hour. With that, 20 weeks, you can do the calculation, do the maths. It can help you in one way or another. So you can also explore that as a way of supporting your education. So that's during school days. During holidays, it's 40 hours a week, and it's really, really nice. It has supported me do some few things that I couldn't have done with just not having that research assistant opportunity. Another thing worth noting that a lot of people always fear exploring is it's also important to explore your network, like your family members, your friends, your community, your network. Let them know that you've gotten partial scholarship and you're going to that particular university. And I know in Africa we have the Ubuntu spirit. I am because you are, a collectiveness. Reach out to them and let them know that this, explain your why that study is important to you, and how that will reflect back when they support you, and keep on communicating with them. Don't reach out to the people you've not talked to them like for years and now you want them to contribute. I mean, it doesn't make sense, So always keep in touch with your network. I know when I was going to the US, I had a very strong network, and the network supported me because I was going to the US as a single mother with a child, and I didn't have nobody in the US, I had a small community that connected me to people from one corner to the other, and I was received and welcomed in the US with, it's just been amazing. So take care of your network. Your network is your network. This community will support you, will hold your hand, and will, see you to the very end. So that's another option to go about it. Again, another thing that you should explore is reach out to the international community, especially if you're an international student. Probably there's a Kenyan community in the US. I know I'm a part of Kenya women living in United States, Kwitu. It has been very, very supportive. So this network supports other join very serious networks that are supportive of one another. So you can explore that. You can join the international student WhatsApp group for your university, the international student community, and ask them how they've been able to finance their education. People have knowledge out there, but if you do not reach out to them, if you do not ask, then it's as good as, So always reach out, always ask. That's on the network, network, and also building on international networks. So join the international school, WhatsApp, Facebook, and the international community. Another thing that you could explore is you could explore the education loans. We have education loans that are open to students who would want to explore, especially STEM students, but also beyond the STEM students, we have other scholarship opportunities. Not scholarship, but educational loans. I'll just read them. I've just written them down. So if you see me reading, I'm just reading the ones I've selected. So they include Empower. I know I've talked about Empower for so long. Empower, Juno, Prodigy Finance, Ascent, Discover, Honest, PanFed, Credible, among others. So explore those various scholarship opportunities, and when you explore them, various educational loans, most of them have a long payment period, and they have very low interest. So it will really help you work out on your educational journey, support you through. What I would not encourage is that giving up because you have partial scholarship, or you giving up because you feel like no one is supportive. If you reach out, people will always be. And again, the first thing you always do is to start with your university. Start with the university, start with the scholarship department, go to the financial aid website, explore the financial aid website, because that financial aid website is always rich. It keeps on updated. Check on information in LinkedIn, explore social media platforms. They always have some scholarship level. The scholarship opportunity, LinkedIn, websites, social media, Instagram, all of it. Check what are the scholarship in your field. I know also there's some scholarship that are specific to particular programs, also explore that. I remember there were some scholarships that were just for single moms, or they're just for women, or they're for, so explore those, look at all types of scholarship. And if you need any information in your application, guidance on application and all that, always email me. We have a consultancy that will work with you very closely and will support you throughout this journey. And once again, congratulations for getting admitted into this study abroad. They're really good opportunities, and because the knowledge and information we share from our side and they share with us builds us to be a big, a whole, a person who is well informed. So I want to thank you so much for taking time to be with me today. Please remember to subscribe, remember to like, remember to share, and I hope to see you in more of my videos. And please let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know whether there's something I need to capture, and I always love interacting with you all. Thank you, see ya, and be blessed.